Hi guys, welcome back. TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and I've done a little bit of building on the wall since the last episode. Not done a huge amount of anything else, to be honest, but I have got this section of the wall in place. We do need to illuminate this, of course, and at the moment our only reliable source of illumination is these bad boys, so at the moment we are kind of stuck with where are we? Oh, I can make more torches, can't I? That's not a problem. I'll take 15 then, seeing as that's what I've got. And yeah, so this area is getting, obviously, well, this, you can see just looking at this, this is not illuminated at all. Which in itself isn't a major problem. We can fix that pretty quickly. It's not, jack-o'-lanterns are not the ideal lighting solution, obviously, but they're what we got, especially given that torches go out. And yeah, we can work within the constraints that, you know, an area that I am in for any length of time will become safe by proxy, really. And I have not still put a floor in it. Oh, hello. I appear to have built my forge on top of some copper. Who knew? Well, there's a clue, I suppose. But yeah, so this is really kind of a semi-useless thing. Now the wall is going to come across here, I think, and then in and round this way. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet over here, but we'll God, this place is so spawn unfriendly. Oh, we might put one of those down there then as well. There we go. And I don't know whether I can do this. Let's just, no, we can't. There's the answer to that question. I wasn't sure, obviously. Oh, I have to wait for that to become grass, do I? Okay, fine. We live and learn. Yeah. So, my plan for today is, well, how do I put it? Oh, God, look at these. This is horrible. Why will you not illuminate nicely? Obviously, because TerraFirmaCraft and we don't have nice illumination. Oh, I'm going to have to put one here. I don't think there's any avoiding that. So we should be getting there steadily. They really do not illuminate that much, do they? Bonk. Now that in itself, I won't worry about that. That's not a major problem, as is neither is that really. I'll just stick one of these over here just for now, and we'll have done with in this little escapade. Because there is lighting solutions we can use. I was just saying, I've just got to wait for that grass to grow back now. That's a pain in the bum. But yeah, so a couple of things I want to do. Obviously we've made beer. So we've got beer and we've got some beer. We've got fresh water in there and we've got fresh water in there. Now there are several things that we need to do. One of them is take this tree down, because I want to put my orchard up here, which this tree has no place in my orchard. Neither does this tree here, so we'll have rid of you. Well, let me just turn the F7 off so we're not looking at that horrible crosshatch. Do. Bonk. And we'll have this one out as well. I basically want this entire section to be trees, but I want it to be fruit trees and not trees. Right. So I do need to make sure we spread these out a little bit better this time, because I think so. We'll have a lemon tree. The lemon tree can go there. We'll have our cherry trees. One there. We'll go and stick one over here neatly out the way, and we'll have one there. Why not? So still waiting for these guys to fruit. That's the name of today's game. Any sign of grass yet? No. I need to put my logs away, and I didn't really quite want to do that, thank you very much. I wanted to do that, and then, no, how are you? You are full, you are full, you're obviously full. That one's not, that can go in there, and then there's a little bit of copper to go in there. Now in terms of bismuth, I wanted to check what we were like. We're not bad for copper. We need more sphalerite. I think graphite. Yes, we definitely need more sphalerite. Quite a bit of hematite, which is interesting, because what I'm thinking is I want to try and get my bloomery going, which requires bismuth bronze, or well, any of the bronze basically. But we are going to need 32 ingots worth, which is not a trivial amount in anybody's book. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to have a look at. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbraining around at the moment. I'm not entirely sure all the things I want to do. Yes, there we go. So, hang on. Sugar. How the hell do you make sugar then? Do you have to quern it or what? Sugar tiny, not applicable. Steel knife. Right, what can we can use that to make paper. How do we make sugar then? It used to be not sugar canes. I wonder whether you quern it. No, it's not quern. I wanted to make some rum, but that appears to have changed. My God, is it sun going down already? Good God. Right, so I'm going to need to figure that one out, because that's not good. And I'm probably going to need to take some wood and stuff, and we're going to need to get some sphalerites. I think that is our first mission. So I will get all the stuff I need together, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so you probably recall a few episodes ago, quite a few episodes ago actually, I think, where the hell is it? I could have sworn it was around here, hang on. No, it's not, it's right up there. Oh no, oh, wonderful. I'm in entirely the wrong place. I got lost. There you go. That's a good start to the session. Right, I shall get myself over here. I think it's around about here. I didn't mark it on the minimap, which doesn't help. And I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, let's try that again. So you recall me telling you some time ago, the time when I was looking for the sphalerites, and I said the episode after I'd found some and managed to find a mine, but it wasn't a particularly safe one. Well, this is it. We're not that far away from home. We're just, where are we? Over here on this little island. And I didn't harvest a huge amount when I was down here because I didn't have a lot of these going on. It's not the safest of environments, shall we say. But it does have sphalerites. So I'm going to follow this seam a little bit. I'm going to have to take you out, I'm afraid. And then maybe that one there. Let's see where this seam goes. I brought some timbers for the all-important... Where are we? Got me saw. We take a couple of those, and it gives us 8. So I don't know whether they stack into, probably into 16s, knowing this game. But yeah, so we can harvest, mine some sphalerites around here. Hopefully, not lose the vein. Because I'm going to need, as I say, a hell of a lot of bronze. Hell of a lot of bronze. No, that can't be right. Surely that's not the end of the sphalerite already. I didn't bring... Ah, there we go. Ah, thank God for that. Now obviously I've got these pit props here, but I will need to put more in as we go. Let me just try taking... you can see there it's getting quite dense this direction, so let us put those there, those there. Oh, that's not good. Why did you do that? Why have you not connected as you should do? Oh well, not going to complain. This has changed since previous. You used to make horizontals and verticals, and you certainly couldn't do that with a pit prop. It would. That didn't help very much, did it? But yeah, mining is considerably more dangerous these days. I don't know why that has not connected up, but let's just stick those in there and try that. There. Ah, and we've got a sphalerite up there. I want that sphalerite. So yeah, anyway, I am going to grab a whole load of this sphalerite and I will be back with you when we've finished working down here. Alright, so I got a fair bit of stuff. Problem is I've got all sorts of weird ass chunks of bismuth around. So bismuth bronze is 50 to 70% copper, 20 to 30% zinc or sphalerite, and 10 to 20% bismuth. So, well, 20 to 30% is easy. These are 25% chunks, so that's fairly straightforward. However, we want to do, and I'm trying to work my stuff out here. That's a small sphalerite, tetrahedrite, small tetrahedrites. I've got some of, but it's where we hit these ones. So if I do 3 of those, that will be 75 and 25. That's too much, so I need to do 2 of those, which is 50. That's 75, but I actually need slightly more. So how the hell am I going to do this? I need to do some maths, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I think I've got it. So 311, oops, I better drink and eat a bit actually. 311 clearly does not work, because that would be 75% bismuth. Let me just do this because I'm a really noisy drinker. However, if you do, sorry, 211 clearly doesn't work, but 311 gives you percentages that work, but basically 1 1/4 ingots worth. So the plan is to do 1244. 1244 will give you 4 ingots worth, in a proportion of 60%, 20%, 20%, which works within the actual parameters of what we're doing. With me so far? So we are going to need these, and these are going to go in there, and we are also going to need more charcoal probably, but let's see if we can't get this thing going. Have I got time? Maybe I ought to wait until the morning and sleep before we get to that stage, because I want basically a good run up, and that will, as I say, make 4. Now I need 32. Oh, someone's growing. That's got a little tuft. It's got a little tuft. This one's flowered. Cool. Not flowered, I shouldn't say. It's fruited. 9.6 ounces. It's not big enough. I need to get like wait till the trees have grown fully. So the banana I think is late autumn. I'm not even sure what this one was off the top of my head, but bit of fruit in my diet won't hurt. I need to get some what is my actual health like? I need fruit and dairy, so I definitely need to go and catch some cattle at some point and tame them. That's a fairly urgent one. But right now I want to get this bismuth going, and I actually probably need a little bit more than 32, because I also need to make myself a new chisel at some point. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm sat here eating a raw lemon. But 37, 14%, that's the one that's going to get it. So we're going to get this crucible going, and we're going to try and make hang on, 4 ingots worth of bismuth. Now I will need to repeat this repeatedly, obviously, because it's repeating it. First thing, do not make this mistake. Take your mould out until you are ready to pour, because otherwise you're going to find that well, the world is an unpleasant and cruel place, and you'll end up with whatever you put in here. So cooking up, this is going to go up to temperature. You can see the temperature's rising there. So I'll stick our 12. Oh, you can stick them all in. That's cool. That's changed. You used to be only able to stick one in at a time. And once this gets up to temperature, the copper should start melting, and we'll see. Oh, is that new as well? Oh, that's interesting. I'm enjoying finding the new little features that have been added in this mod, because there are quite a few things that have been added. There's things I still think we could do further, like, as I've said before, oh hang on, that's a seed. Let me just get rid of those up there. I think we need more uses for leather, and a few people said, yeah, but you can carry the big clay vessels on your back, and yeah, that's not the kind of point I was trying to make. It's, yes, there are backpack alternatives, but what's that, 75? Ah, cool. It does actually show you how many units you've got. So if I'd have put that in there now, that would have poured an ingot of copper, and I don't want an ingot of copper. So don't get caught out by that trick. This mechanic seems a little bit better. This is going up. It drops. Oh, it does drop a little bit down when it smells. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, once you've got this thing going, then we're going to be in here welding double ingots together, and again, I know we can wait till they go liquid. So 275, 300. So there's 500. Is it 5 ingots I'm casting then? Well, let's whack that zinc in and see what happens. So it's currently unknown, the metal. Doesn't know what the hell it is. But there we go. We've got bismuth bronze. Still got bismuth bronze. We've got bismuth bronze, and we have got 5 ingots worth. So we pop that in, wait for that to reach up temperature, and that will start draining into here. I am going to get another batch of those, 12, 4, 4. Because 5 is an odd number for welding, so I want 12 of those, 4 of those, and 4 of those. Nice easy numbers once you've done it. I'll let you into a tip, also a clue or trick that I use. I use Excel to work these out. I just basically pile the figures in and let it do its work for me. So right, there's one. Whoops. There's number 2. So you can see that's liquid still. Pardon me. It's still liquid, so we'll get another one out and we'll have a third one in there. And what we want to do is wait for that just to go solid. Orange, liquid, orange, liquid. Right, you are orange. Bang, and you can see that is can weld, can work. So we want to catch this still in the can weld stage. Come on. Liquid, are we going to get you? This is your problem with these, is this is not, this may cool down before this does. Yeah, that's cooled down. So that's the problem when you try to work the liquid ones, is they cool down too quickly basically. But it's not a problem, because we can whack those in there and we can pop that one out. And oh god, I've just lost one. Damn it. Right. Yeah. Might want to leave one of those in there as well, just for this, just to. I might test this actually, because I can't remember whether that worked or not. But there we go. We've got another. You are yellow. You are bright red. Red. You are yellow liquid. You are bright red. Let's see. If that melts, will you go into there? I'm going to let it destroy itself, because I've got a fair bit of metals now. So yes, it does. Oh, cool. So we're waiting for one of these to cool down. You are bright red, orange, and bright red. And let's see, can we get you welded quickly? Yes, we can. Can we work you to a sheet? You are just a... Oh, no. A hammer job, so... Bang, sheet. So we've got you. Let me put the last one of these in. Oh well, it was a useful experiment. Insofar as we did learn a few things. So we'll stick those back in there. You are bright red, you can come out. And you are yellow. Right, let me stick. I really should just keep some of these in, just as a matter of course, really. Can work, can weld, blah blah blah. You are cooling, you are hot, you are still liquid, you are still liquid. This is all the fun. How much fun can you possibly ask for? So take you out. Oh god, you're still liquid. But it's still a damn sight easier than faffing around with this stuff. Let's just stick you back in there for a second. Orange, right. I think we should be able to weld that now. and maybe even get it down to, no, god damn it. Right, which one was it? You are can work, you are. Let me just have them both in. I want them both in weld range. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of these double sheets to go. You are in danger, and you can weld now. Brilliant. And we need to... Oh, you're joking me. Right. Second time's the charm. Okay, can weld. Get these into the same range. I think it's hotter the further down as well, if I remember, unless that has changed. I'd like that to be... Oh, there we go. That'll do us. It's so much easier once you get to iron, and then you can start. You don't have to nursemaid these things quite so badly. Okay. Alright, you are. I'm going to predict you there for now. See whether we can keep you warm and warm that one up. And that's there, so we can zap another one out. Keep my eye on the sunset. There. Get those going. So yeah, and we need 8 of these double sheets basically. So I am going to continue doing this, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, well, I've managed to get 6 of the double plates, so I need 2 more. Now I've got enough here in the precast ingots to make 1 more, but my problem is I'm running low on copper again. So I don't think I'm going to get this finished this episode, but I wasn't going to get it finished this episode anyway, because we still need to make the actual structure for the bloomery. But yeah, it's starting. Where are we? What have we got? See, we've got dregs of copper like this. Kaolinite isn't helping. Sphalerites, tetrahedrites. You see, we've got a little bit of that, but not a lot. So yeah, we've hit a snag. We're about 1 double sheet short of a bloomery, so I'm going to need to correct that between now and the next episode. We can process that one up, those ingots up anytime we like. Now I know, well, there's copper here because it's copper all over the floor, and we actually found that little blob of copper underneath our smithy. So there is the possibility that we could dig that out. There's also copper in one of the mountains over that way, so we're not shy on copper. I just need to go and dig it. But hopefully next episode we should be in a position to have a bloomery in place and maybe start making some wrought iron, which will obviously be the first stage of iron making, but at least then we will have some iron tools. I may make iron armor, I don't know, because I tend to avoid combat in TerraFirmaCraft anyway, so it's wherever possible, because the mobs are brutal. And if you look at my life points at the moment, that you know, I am not a healthy boy. Not to put too fine a point on it. My diet is terrible. Now we've obviously got some fruit coming, and I do want to get enough fruit to make a pickle vinegar, but at the moment you can see I've just gone up, what, 8 health there just by eating some fruit, and I do need to get dairy in my life. So there's lots of things I need to do as per, but until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. We've made some pretty, well, what, 75% of the progress towards the bloomery there, so I'm happy with that. I don't want you though, because you're going to grow, and that would be a bad thing. I don't want trees growing randomly. Yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.